speak, just to ask to follow up on the questions that Mr. Coutu and Mr. Wistarker raised. I'm just curious, because I know, because we did some reinterment and repatriation already, correct?
That is correct.
So do we, what are we aware of in terms of, is that process, in terms of the people that were taken out and put back, where are we at?
At the time, when the first repatriation was done, there was a group of elders and stakeholders that were involved. And at the time, within those discussions, it was generally agreed at the time that certain remains would go back into the site, and certain remains would stay at the Beachmont cemetery.
That's not true. That is a false statement.
Please.
Well, I guess my question would be about that. I'm not, from our point of view, I'm not sure. I mean, I can't imagine why we would have any reasons why
There isn't.
why we would be concerned about whether or not we. I mean, there would be space to put more people in, but they're not. I mean, there's capacity.
Yes, there is at this time, and again, as per the Cemeteries Act, we were instructed by the provincial government through the Cemeteries Act that no new burials for the cemetery would be allowed except for remains that were coming from that site. And so again, that process was before my time as well,
Yeah.
before your time. And so the stakeholders that were involved at that time generally came to an agreement that some of the remains would be interred and some would just remain at this point in
That's
time.
not
Right.
That's
So I
not
guess
true.
I guess what I'm trying to.
Unanimous.
What I'm.
Please.
The descendants of Port Edmonton unanimously wanted
That's-
I'm trying to establish, I'm just trying to establish that. If you could just let me ask.
Let the councillor ask a question.
If you could let me ask some more questions, that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of my questions. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out here is from where we sit, I'm guessing the impediments that may or may not be to putting whether or not the Beachmont would go in there probably are not coming from us. It's coming from above. I mean, I doubt we have any concerns with either choice. Correct? I mean, and I'm trying to understand where the impediment is coming from because I can't imagine why, from the city's point of view, I'm sure we would be happy to have those remains at either place. Correct?
We would have to go back to the provincial government and get clearance from the Cemeteries Act. So there would be an involved process that we would have to definitely explore. So it's not a decision that
And there would be
a
lot of people would have, I mean, this clearly has strong feelings about it. There would be others, I think, probably that have feelings about this as well. That's a process we would have to go through.
Yes.
But from where we're sitting, I guess what I'm just trying to clear up here, I'm not hearing from us that if that was the wishes of all, that we would have any objections to that, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, just to be clear. So if we want, what we could do if we wanted is to ask that question to be examined again. We have, from our cemetery point of view, we are happy with whatever the various different groups that have interests in this collectively decide, correct?
That's correct.
And we could start a process that asks that question again.
Absolutely.
Okay, great, thanks.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Rushford?